Greetings. So, first pickups video of 2025. Quite a lot to show in this one. I've been waiting on a lot of these for months. Most of them have come from Play Asia and just the other one, Video Games Plus. And I've still got about the same amount here to show. It's about 30 something games here I'm going to show. I deleted the Nintendo collection thing because I wasn't happy with it. It's not like me to do that, really. Like, I wasn't happy with it. I usually just let things go and then it is what it is. But I thought, well, I was just showing him because I haven't even played them, so I couldn't really talk about them. So I thought what I'll do is a collection video at the end of the year, which will consist of Switch 2 stuff as well. And hopefully I would have played some of them when I'm talking about them. So I thought it's a bit better, innit, than just showing them and then... So, we'll do that. But for this one, this is a pickups. This is a normal pickups video. So, the first one we're going to go with is a collector's edition, which I'm not really bothered about. And if I'm honest, I didn't know I was going to receive this. I didn't know it was going to be such a big box. And it's Rabi-Ribi, the Platinum Edition. This game is like it's like a Metroidvania style game. Very, very cutesy Metroidvania, where you're playing a bunny. This girl here. And you're in a world where bunnies are rare. You're searching for your master, and bunnies are rare, and just people want to just kill you basically, or do experiments on you. But it's a Metroidvania game, and the bosses in it are like bullet hell. It's like a bullet hell thing with the bosses. It's strange, really, but good, really good game. The reason this is a nonsense limited edition. And I'll tell you why. So the reason why the box is this big, and it really doesn't, well, it does need to be because of what's in it, but I'll tell you. But there's literally a few postcards, a music soundtrack, obviously the game itself. But the reason why this box is so big is because it has a massive cloth poster that's the size of this box, but obviously folds out. And that's why it's this big, this massive, like, sturdy box. So yeah, Rabi-Ribi. This next one is a very, very strange game. I'm playing this at the moment. I've only just found out it was a PlayStation game in the late 90s. It's a very, very strange game. I'm not sure what's going on with it yet. It's something to do with... So basically, you're a little boy playing this RPG. You get shouted at for it's bedtime. You go to bed and the telly's still on. And you think, I'm sure I've turned the telly off. You get sucked into the telly, into this world where they think you're dead. And you're walking around just with clothes. So it's like a character just walking around with clothes, but it describes itself as an RPG without battles. So that it's weird enough when you hear that, but it's true, it is. But it's an interesting story so far. But yeah, such a weird game, and it's kind of timed. So I just was walking around and I died for no reason. But I think you've got to get home before the moon comes about. Did I say it was called Moon? Yeah, it's called Moon. But yeah, it's a really quirky game. Well, that one, what's next? Oh shit, this next one, right. So this game is one of the reasons why I was waiting about 2 months to get a lot of this stuff. Because I'd ordered this as a pre-order. And they wouldn't ship everything else before they got this one. And to be fair, it was PlayAsia. That said that they sent me an email saying that they're just waiting on this particular game and then they'll ship everything out. And it wasn't worth the wait. I finished this game on the PS3. I finished the game. I finished the game on the PS3 back when it first came out, and I thought it was fantastic. Really, really good fun. I'd heard that the Switch game doesn't play very well, only after I bought it, mind you. And it does not play well. It does run quite shit, to be fair. And it should run okay, really on the Switch, coming from PS3. Well, not coming from PS3, but you know what I mean. The Switch should be able to run this. So I do think it's been developed poorly, maybe. And I'll show you. And it's Lollipop Chainsaw. It's not great on Switch. It really isn't. There's a lot of slowdown and it's just not good. It's the Japanese one. Does play in English, but yeah. So I got that. Oh, this next one is a sequel to Rabbit Reeby. I think it's a sequel to it, and it's called Tevi. This is described as an epic adventure blending bullet hell and Metroidvania. Yeah, so I'm sure this is a sequel to Rabbit Reeby. So I got that. Not played that yet. Oh, these two come as a pair, I think, really. Well, I might as well show them as a pair. These games were originally quite expensive on the Switch. And what I have learned in my time of collecting for the Switch is that don't go, when something gets released and for the fear of missing out, you think, right, I've got to have that, they reprint a lot of Switch games. So these games were going for like 80 to 100 quid each on eBay when I saw, and then they got reprinted for normal price. So, and I've seen that happen a lot with Switch games. So, it's worth kind of hanging on. What I found, and it's Yamawari, Lost in the Dark, and the Long Night Collection, which has 2 games on it, which has Night Alone and Midnight Shadows. Not played these yet. They did intrigue me. I looked at them first time round, and I didn't manage to get them. And there was a reprint very recently on Video Games Plus. So I thought I'd get them. So hopefully I like them, or else I won't like one and I won't like the other. I don't know which one comes first, I don't know which one's first. I presume it's the double pack. And they're like a kind of horror-ish game, or games. So I got those 2. Next is another old, I think I played this on 360. Hack and slash game. Really, really good. Again, another game that was going for a high price on eBay. Got a reprint. This is what I'm saying, so just hang on. And it's El Shaddai. Yeah, this is the Japanese. Well, all these are English though, or else I won't pick them up. But yeah, El Shaddai. Ascension of the Metatron. Yeah, brilliant hack and slash game this. Kind of went under the radar when it first came out on PS3 and Xbox 360. Again, another reprint. So this was, I'm not saying this going for big money, but it sold out pretty quick. But then another reprint. And it's really good. It's tough. And what does it say? Oh, it says arcade style gameplay typical of classics from the early 80s. And it is. And it is Do Not Dodo. So it plays a little bit like Mario, the original Mario, Crossword Burger Time, maybe. Really good fun, but tough game. Oh, I don't know why I got this one. Curiosity got this. I was doing a stream and somebody spoke to me about this. I don't know who it was. I think it might have been Kevin Wolford. And I bought this game on the PS5 digitally. I can't get the hype around it. And this should appeal to me because I love this game, if you will. A bit cryptic, that, isn't it? Anyway, I'll show you it. And it's Balatro. I love poker. Absolutely love poker. This is poker with obviously many twists in it. But I just find it so boring. It really is. But it got awards for it, or nominated for many awards. I can appreciate it might be good, but I can't. I literally got this, right? I got this for 15 quid, I think it were. I put this on last night, played a couple of rounds, turned it off, thought, no, it's fucking boring. It really is boring. I don't know what the appeal is in it. You get some cards inside. But yeah, I mean, each to their own, but I don't see the appeal in it. And I love poker. You know, I can play poker many hours. But this, no. This one was an upgrade from what I had on, well, not an upgrade, just a replacement for the collection of the Switch. But I have this on, or had this, and maybe I still do, I don't know, on the PS5. And it is Persona 5 Royal. I haven't played it yet. I do know what it's about. I've played Persona 4. So yeah, so I've got that. I've just had a shave. You know when you get irritable? I've just had a shave. That's why I'm doing that all fucking time. This one I don't know anything about. I think it's a beat 'em up, a fighter, like a one-on-one fighter, maybe, with characters from the series. I don't know. And it's Persona 5 Strikers. I think it's a one-on-one beat 'em up. Strike back. Yeah, I don't know. This one I haven't played. This actually arrived yesterday. It is like a hack and slash game. It looked alright from what I saw of it. I haven't seen too many people talk about it. Maybe it's shit then, I don't know. And it's Crystar on the Switch, yeah. Kind of a, I don't know what it is. It is a hack and slash kind of game, but I couldn't tell you anything about it. This game, I'm hoping, isn't a visual novel. I didn't know anything about this game when I ordered it. And from the back, I'm pretty sure this is getting a European release very soon. But I think it's a well-regarded game. But I'm not too sure what kind of game it is. And it's Omori. And just from the back there, it looks like it's some sort of, maybe a visual novel. I'm hoping it's not. But yeah, Omori. I don't know how to say this. So, Oh, the JRPG is back with a new host of heroes. Right. Okay. So this is the second one then. I think. I don't know. Knackered. Um. So I was playing the first game of this on the PS5, and I was enjoying it. It was a lot of back and forth. He's chewing a bone, by the way. It was a lot of back and forth, as far as I can remember. But I was enjoying it. I don't know how you say this. Ayuden Chronicle, 100 Heroes. Yeah, so I've played the game before this. Can't think what it's called now. I don't know if this is more of the same. It doesn't actually have any screenshots. It's just like one massive character thing. Another game I played on the Xbox, really enjoyed it. Kind of reminded me of. There's a Minecraft game that plays a bit like Diablo. I can't think what it's called. You know what it is, if you know what it is. But this one's a similar thing to it, and it's a River Bond. Yeah, really good. It looks a bit Minecrafty as well, but it plays like that Diablo hack and slash style kind of game. It's got a massive manual in this as well. It's really heavy. The manual's quite hefty in that. This is a game I know nothing about. These have got super cheap, by the way. Like Black Friday stuff, and before that, they were all in sales. Apart from Lollipop Chainsaw. Now, the reason I got this, I don't know anything about this game, but again, it was like 11 quid or something like that. And the reason I got it is because I did see this in my local CEX, and it was 50 quid. So I thought, well, what's that all about, like, you know? And when I saw it for 11 quid, I thought, oh, I'll get it. There must be something about this game. And it's Signalis. Don't know anything about it, by Humble Games. So yeah, quite expensive over here, but not this one. This was like 11, 12 quid, something like that. Right, so this is a collection of 2 games. They play a little bit like old NES style games. I have actually bought both of these on the PS5. I have only played the first one though, and it's Alwa's Collection. So the first one's Alwa's Legacy, and the second one, Alwa's Awakening. I haven't played that one yet. Yeah, so very side-scrolling platformer, a bit of Metroidvania in there, I guess. But yeah, Nintendo Life scores it 9 out of 10. Yeah. This one I don't know much about. I think it's a twin stick shooter. Again, I think this was a tenner, something like that. And it's Trigger Witch. Yeah, I'm sure it's a twin stick shooter of some sort. This one I don't know anything about. It was just cheap. Again, round about the £10 mark. It does say 2 games on 1 card, which is confusing to me because it doesn't actually say if it's 1 and 2 or whether. It doesn't actually say. And it's the Distraint collection. It doesn't actually say if it's Distraint 1 and 2 or. I mean, obviously it is, but I think, I don't know. So yeah, don't know anything about it though. This game has got the worst cover art I have ever seen for the game itself. And the game itself, I have played it on everything: PC, the Switch, the PS5, the PS4. I think the Xbox One. I think it was on Vita. I think I even played it on that. Maybe could be lying on that one, but I think I did. And it's got a physical copy on Switch. And again, this was a tenner. And it's one of my favourite indie games ever. I love it. Absolutely love this game. But it's got the shittest cover art ever. If you've played the game, you'll realise why the cover art is so shit. And it is Bard's Gold. What does he look like? I mean, he looks nothing like that in the game at all. It's so bizarre. But it's the worst cover art ever. But yeah, great game. Made by one guy, I think Erdem Sen, his name is, Turkish guy. Lives in Germany. A little bit of knowledge for you there. So yeah, this one I know nothing about. I know it's a series of games. I think there's a DS game of it or a 3DS game of it. I don't know what is different about this series though to the normal one. I don't know. And it's Dragon Quest Monsters, The Dark Prince. I don't know what the Monsters series is. Whether it's like traditional Dragon Quest games or something different. I don't know. Oh God, this one. So this game, I saw some footage on it, and I thought, oh, that looks interesting. And I've got it, and I played it, and the level itself, it's not too challenging, or the levels themselves are not too challenging, but the boss, I cannot do the first boss. It's just so difficult when you get to the boss. It's unreal. I think, anyway. Or I could just be shit at it. And it is Heidelberg, 1693. The game isn't based on true events. That is a true thing. I think the French burned down some German bloody castle back in 1693. This though, you're fighting zombies and stuff like that, but the boss battle, can't do the first boss battle, and I was really enjoying the game until the boss battle come. And I did look at some footage on YouTube, and some guy did it quite easily, so maybe I need to go back to it and give it another go. This one I haven't played yet. This came quite recently. It says a strategy action platformer, and it is Smelter. Can't really see that, can you? Smelter, that's what it says though. Yeah, Smelter. Looks quite good. This one, I played this. It's really good actually. Really good. I've always played these games. I've never owned one of these games except for now until this. I've always sort of emulated them or did I have it on? No, did I have it on PS1? I might have had one, you know. But I always remember emulating them. And this is fantastic, this game. And it's a Cotton Reboot. So I think it has... what is it? Is it just the original Cotton? And then there's like a upgraded version of it, which is really good. Yes, good in that. This one again, I don't know anything about. I got it very cheap. from Red Art Games, because Red Art Games are having a big sale, like £10 games, £12. This was another one. I don't know anything about it yet, and it's Helvetii. I don't know what kind of a game it is. No, Helvetii. This one I've had a quick go on. Did bring back a lot of memories. I remember playing this first on the Amiga back in the day, and it is Turrican Flashback. You get Turrican, Mega Turrican, Turrican 2, and Super Turrican. Yeah. Yeah, brilliant. This one I've played before on the Xbox. Something about the cover on this. They redid the cover, I think. I can't think what it was. Anyway, it's called Record of Lordus War. Deed Lit in Wonder Labyrinth. Quite a mouthful there. But this is a Metroidvania game. Very good one as well. But I'm sure there was something to do with the cleavage on this girl here. I can't think what happened with this cover. There's something to do with it. Again, this is a reprint. This, I don't think it was going for big money, but yeah. Then it got reprinted. This next one I've not played yet. I own 8, 9 and 10 now, and a few others from the beginning of the series, and it's Ys Monstrum Nox. Ys 9, is it? Monstrum Nox. Yeah. I prefer the modern Ys games to the original ones, which incidentally, I don't know whether it's here. I've just got the Ys 3, you know, the Oath of Felghana, which I'll probably show it next Pickles video. This one, I looked at some footage. This was like £8 off the game collection, and it reminded me of, what's that game? Football. Oh, Inazuma 11. It reminded me of Inazuma 11 crossed with Pokemon style thing. It looked alright. And it's Dodgeball Academia. Academia? I don't know. But yeah, it looks alright. It looks pretty interesting. Don't know anything about this game apart from it's an adult puzzler. I think it was well regarded. Catherine Fullbody. Don't know anything about it, but I'm hoping it's not a visual novel. I think it might be. I'll give it a go. Now this one I should know more about, and I don't. And I don't know if it's a sequel to Chrono Trigger. I suspect it is. And it's a Chrono Cross, or whether it's just within the Chrono series, I don't know. But I should know more about this, and I don't. Yeah, but I don't think this one was cheap. I think this one was like probably £30 or something like that. I mean, a lot of these were very, very, like I say, around about the 11, £12 mark. Which is funny because I look now on PlayAsia and they're like 30, £40 some of these games now that were £11. So, I mean, it was a sale, granted. But there you go, like Black Friday. Yeah, so I've got Chrono Cross. This one, where did I get this from? I don't know. but it's an old game, and bizarrely, it's one of the very few games that if you play it. So the GameCube version was different to the PS2 version. The PS2 version was different to the Xbox version, and they were all different games. So I don't, I have played a little bit of this, and I'm enjoying it. And it's Need for Speed Hot Pursuit remastered, yeah. It does unfortunately have the full game isn't on the car here. It does have a 2 gig download here, as you can see. But I'm impressed with it. I like it. But I did like the GameCube version back in the day. I thought that was the best version. Don't know anything about this. I think it's going to be a bit of like... I bought it thinking it might be a bit like Mario Sports. And it's Looney Tunes Wacky World of Sports. I haven't played it yet. It's only got, it says basketball, soccer, golf and tennis. So only 4 games really. I thought it might have had more than that, but if they're good, they're good. This one, I've played the original games on the PS2. I think there was 2 on the PS2. This one is a side scroller, but it's by Way Forward. That's why I wanted it. And it is Blood Rain Betrayal, Fresh Bites. I don't know if this is... I think there's a couple of Blood Rain games that play like the side scrolling. I don't know whether this is the first one or second one. I don't know. But it looks pretty good. This is a game I've been playing. I bought this thinking it would be like Golf Story. And it's kind of a very simple RPG. But it's good, it's decent, I'm enjoying it. And it's by Kemco, and I think Kemco do a lot of cheap RPGs, don't they? And this is one of them, but don't let that put you off. It's all right, and it's RPG Golf Legend. Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. It's basically you're a girl that loves golf, and the world has been golf has been banned, and all the holes have been sealed with a force field upon the world, and you've got to kind of unlock everything and play golf again. Weak story, but it is what it is. And lastly, this is another Metroidvania game. It is quite tough. It does tell you that it's a tough game, but it is really good. It reminds me of a little bit like Hollow Knight, really. But it's really good. And it's 8 Doors... Aram, is it? Yeah, Aram's Afterlife Adventure. Really good game, really good. It's not as difficult as it makes out. So, not difficult that, yeah, you'll get killed 1 or 2 times, but then you'll do it. It's not like frustratingly difficult, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's really, really good Metroidvania game. Really good. Graphically, like I said, like Hollow Knight. And that's it for this pickups. I will be doing another one pretty shortly. So that's it for this one. So thanks for watching, and thanks for being yourselves.